It's dusk time, and it's snowed where I am in Hornby at the moment, which is round about Lancaster way. Well, it's actually between Lancaster and Preston. In fact, it's nearer Preston. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. No, it's near Lancaster. Yeah, that's the one. So that we go for a drive in it. It's the roads are interesting because some of them have been gritted and some of them have not. This car park has not, unsurprisingly. So I'm driving on actual snow, which is not something I've done for a long while, and never in this. So. Oh, we need to clean the windscreen. Get rid of all the salt. So don't forget, if you like these videos, subscribe. There's now a playlist of playlists on the title page of the channel. So feel free to go and have a gander there. But yeah, it's very icy, very snowy at the moment. I've been building around this. I have joked that it's a model village. I've done a very short little walk around. It's not very big, but it is quite pretty. So I don't know what that van's doing over there. You go in or stay in? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right, the easy way to go is to go left. Right, I mean, so I'm going to go left. Well, straight on. Technically it's left. Because it does say it brings us out somewhere, so... We with breath abated. 20 mile an hour, yeah, I don't think I'd want to go much faster than that in these conditions, even if it was faster. An over? It's over a river. Some new builds here on the left. Right, then we get this rather major road here. Let's see what we've got on the signs. We've got Ray, Bentham. No, I don't really want to go to either of them. We've got this hill, shall we? This should be interesting. This is going to take us to God knows where. I think I might have made an error here. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What to do is just take it easy. Preferably don't touch the brakes if you can help it. Guy walking his dog here, or a woman walking her dog. I've got no idea where I'm going. Just wave to them what you do. He nodded. Sheep. Going meh. Well, they don't go meh, do they, the sheep? That'd be silly. Oh dear God, what have I done? Why couldn't I go left or right like normal people? There's a lot of sheep around in the fields. question is, do they get cold feet? Well, they don't have telly, so probably not. Let's go up to third gear. I didn't want to do that, but it's quite a steep hill. Oh my god. Let's drop down to a second again. I don't want to hit the brakes particularly. Oh my god. I feel like ice road truckers now. Right, we're alright here. Trees have protected the road from the snow, or it's been tarmacked in the last 6 months and it's melted the snow. Either way, that was a lot easier than it could have been. Holy moly, more dog walkers. Walkers anyway, I'll give him a wave. Probably thinking, look, there's a townie. It's going to end up in a hedge somewhere. Oh my god, this is getting worse. What the hell? Right, I need to keep speed up, but I don't want to go too fast. And I don't want to hit the brake. Oh my god. How's that? That's a tree that's been blown over in the storm the other day, isn't it? Yeah. Why am I going this way? Please let there be an A road on the other side of here. Please. Pretty please. Right, now it's very, very windy. Which isn't helping matters. Oh, no, 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 no. This is... I'm doing 16 miles an hour, or thereabouts, and I feel like I'm doing 120. Even the birds are like, what the hell's this not doing? Must be a townie. R.I.P. Frank Williams, but talking of Formula One, you know, they said their eyes are out on stocks. Well, my eyes are out on stocks here. What was that say, Ray? I don't want to turn there though, particularly. Oh god. This is ice road truckers now, definitely. I'm genuinely scared. Yeah, we're getting not much grip here. No, that's it, no grip. I'm going to go back down. Oh, brilliant. Oh shit. My heart is pounding. Oh. Right, I'm gonna go this way. Oh no, I'm not convinced this is a good idea either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards, and I'm going to go back the way I came and go back to that air road, because this is terrifying. I always know when I'm nervous or whatever, because I get a pain in my stomach, like cramp, and I've got that. I have literally just pooped myself, which is not good. Well, someone there's just got out of the car and abandoned it. Says there's school lane. Well, I'll tell you what, it's taught me a lesson. Stick to the air roads, unless you're in a 4x4. Right then. And breathe. Going way too. Oh no, I'm only doing 15 mile an hour again. I'm actually shaking. Oh, my hand out, it's shaking. I apologise if I said a swear word then, but I think it was justified under the circumstances. Problem is, as it gets colder, this is going to get icier. So at the moment, my car might be able to break through it. But at some point, it won't. And that's when we go for a slide. Now I've got my foot on the brake, but only a little bit. I'm now doing about 10 mile an hour. Go past this tree again. God, this is so scary. What's that? I remember once I was in Wales, and it was quite nice. I was driving along the A55, I think it is, the one through Conway and all that kind of stuff. And I turned off to go to the moors, and it was snowing up there, and it was snowing that hard that either side of the road was the, you know, the dry stone walls that they have, a bit like on the left side here, and the right side for that matter. But the snow was horizontally from the top of the wall coming across the road, but there was nothing underneath it. It was just being held up by the wind and the gravity and everything. And it was so far across, it was on the right side, and it was so far across the road, and it was a normal sized road, that I was driving through it and smashing it with the car, with the van I had, because it was that far across the road, but being held up. There was no, sadly, there was no photographs or anything back then. Well, I didn't have a mobile phone with the camera on it back then because they weren't invented. But that would have made an amazing video. And this, I was just smashing this up, but behind me it was staying where it was, and then it was kind of reforming again, like some alien out of Doctor Who or some horror movie behind me. So I was basically chopping this thing down, and then I could see in the mirror just about it coming back up again. I'm like, whoa, scary. Right, this was the bit that we came up that was all right, but we came down a bit that wasn't like this, that we've now got to go up. And it's got bends in it. Oh, for God's sake, why did I come this way? What is wrong with me? It's weird, it's going a bit cloudy as well. Yeah, it is. There's a cloud on the hill. I'm actually driving through a cloud. What the hell is going on? Right, I've accelerated 20 miles an hour to get up and over. There's the sheep I was on about. Well, there's the walkers that I saw before. But saying to each other, yeah, told you you'd come back. Not even looking at me this time. There's a car there. Oh, there's a... oh, I'm glad we met it there rather than anywhere else. Oh, it's very pretty for you lot to look at, but for me, I'm literally bricking it. Straight down to second gear again. All right. Oh no, this is too narrow. I know vehicles are coming the opposite way now. Oh, is that the junction? Oh, pleased with the junction. It is a junction. There's a car coming, but it's thankfully it stopped at the bottom. They're trying to get up the hill now. Right, I'm going left. I don't care anymore, I'm just going left. Because this is an A road. Well, it's not an A road, but it's certainly not what I've just been on. And breathe. I'm saying that, this isn't actually much better. It's a big posh place on the left. Oh, it's turning into lots of little cottages though. Shame. I've said that people probably couldn't afford to run it. It was just one big heist. Crikey. Right, this road has got ice on it. You can see it, the dark bit between where the wheels are on both sides of the road. That is ice. I'm pretty sure, temperature wise, that could be frozen because we're on -2. So I have very little desire to go faster than what I'm currently going, which is under 30 miles an hour. Oh, we've got a main road coming up though. We've got this mist that's in this, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a mist in the actual valley. I might see it through the fence, I don't know. It is very bizarre. Oh, there's nothing coming. Right, now we're on a road. Oh. I'm not shaking anymore anyway. But coming backwards down that hill. Oh God. Well, there's an old toll house. Yeah, that was terrifying. Even thinking about it, I'm shivering. Anyway, it's 16:10, it's going dark. And it's -2. And this road has obviously not been gritted. So we're taking it easy, doing around about 40. Nothing behind me, to be fair. This takes us to the M6. We're not going on the M6. Another quaint little village type thing. This old Victorian stuff here that basically moves rock via a cradle from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill where it gets made into bricks, I think. So you take it nice and easy in these conditions on these kind of roads. The speed limit is, but I'm doing around about 30, 34, 35, something like that. Got some cars catching me up though. Hopefully they'll go up there. Right, now we've got national speed limit. Oh, that's not happening. Right, one car is still behind me. So it looks like we've lost, oh no, 2 cars behind me. Can't overtake me here. They haven't quite caught me up yet, but I will let them go past. I'm doing under 40. Is that a lorry coming towards us? Yeah. Towards us. No, it's just a car. brake bit and feel a bit more confident. So I'm up to 50, which is the speed limit. Well, that was a nice green van then, I'm going to say. I don't think they'll be selling much ice cream around here. If you just joined us, you've missed me sliding down a hill backwards in the car, which terrified me. So I recommend you go and watch that, because most people think it was hysterical. Right down to 30. Caton or Canton? Canton. It won't be on a hot tin roof today, would it? It's a roundabout, so we have to stop here. Petrol station, you don't see many of them these days, to be honest. Stops on the other side of the road. Right, hopefully one of them cars behind me is going to disappear. I've still only got 2 cars behind me, so I don't think I'm holding up too many people. The road has sort of sorted itself out a little bit. The lorry could be the other way as well. Yeah, you've just joined us. You've missed me sliding down a very narrow country lane, sliding, trying to control the car, which terrified me. But no doubt you lot were laughing away. Needless to say, I'm alright. More reflect, I was shaking afterwards and got stomach cramps, which I do when I get stressed. So I know when something's serious because I get stomach cramps. So that was serious. Taking it fairly easy at the moment, because obviously it is cold and icy. We don't want to end up in a ditch somewhere. So to be fair, it'd probably make my most watched video ever or something. So here we are in Lancaster. Both the cars that were behind me are turning left. To be fair, they weren't pressurising me in any way, shape or form. Whoa. And relax, we're back in civilization. So I'm now heading towards Lancaster. Which is nice. Oh. Yeah, so like I say, if you've just joined us, you've missed me sliding backwards down a hill with very little control of the car. Well, somehow I managed to do it. I think some people would have ended up sideways or in the hedge or whatever. Could have race focus woman, but I'll be honest with you, I've had enough excitement for one day. Oh. Maybe I should race it now. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not petty and childish. So no one ever. Ah, that's weird. Someone was, oh, Sarah was on about snow. Yeah, we only got dusting when I was in Wigan. Big flakes and all that, but obviously I'm up Lancaster way, and I was in Cornforth when I filmed the vlog, and that was a bit snowy. What you'll see when I'm in Wigan, filming the Wigan Watch vlog, but it's not. When what? That McDonald's is brand new, never seen that before. It's exactly the same as Posh Mackies as well. Never seen that one before, ever. It's going very dark very quickly. Running into Lancaster city centre. And then we'll go down the A6 and end up in Preston city centre. I think it's the A6. No, it might not be actually. Well, it might be. To be honest, nobody knows. Oh, okay then. Didn't mean to come this way. Never mind, we've come this way now. Let's just hope it drops down back to that road that we've just come off. I was following a speedy woman, wasn't I? That's what's throwing me. Yeah, it looks like it does. It bends around here. yeah, it brings us out. Again though, new building, never seen before. On the right. Yeah, A6, there you go. But I know where I am again. Everything's okay. Like I say, just joined us beginning of this broadcast. I went up a country lane and after a few minutes got stuck off up a hill and had to reverse down. And yeah, it went horribly wrong. So watch and enjoy my terror and slightly sweary word. But was justified under the circumstances. So this is Lancaster City Centre. Okay. Just pull across in front of me, mate, it's fine. To be honest with you, I don't know how Lancaster became a city. It's more like a village. Okay, that's cruel, it's not like a village at all. Blue New Fine Thai Cuisine. Nick's multi-story car park. I think that's the cars that, when we were on that road that we shouldn't have been on, and the cars went on, I think these are the same cars. So they've not got actually that much further. The one's on the right, the blue car, the one in front of them. So I'll let the blue car out. If you look at me, you silly sod. Jesus. Right, good news is red van's gone. Weirdly, the town hall clock seems to be illuminated red. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if you can see it not through the trees. There we go. There's a university in Lancaster, so there's lots of youth in Lancaster. You're not going anywhere. Lots of little boutique shops. Well, Lancaster's got a cathedral. Okay, is that why it's a city? Right, we're in the right lane now, which is the left lane, which keeps on the A6. The right lane sends you back through the centre. Oh, you are kidding me. Seriously? So going past the hospital on the right. We are heading up now towards the university itself, which we will go past. You won't see it, but we will be going past it. It's got A6. Anything coming in the roundabout? No, nothing's coming in the roundabout. A6, not on the Pelican. No, Pelican Zebra. We are fine. So we've been on the A6 through Manchester and Walkden and all that kind of thing, but now we're on the A6 in Lancaster. But the A6 is a very, very, very long road. Maybe I need to drive it one day. Drive to the bottom of it and then drive all the way to the top of it. It'll take me about 5 hours or something daft like that. But yeah, this is the A6. So now I've got nothing behind me and nothing in front of me. On my side, although that Mini up there looks like it's going to drop down behind me at this junction here, so we'll see. My screen's got a bit grubby, so we'll give it a quick clean. Nothing in front of us, it's not spraying up the spray. And because they've salted the roads, the windows get mucky really quick. It doesn't look like that many did come out behind me. So we're okay at the moment. Car there with no lights on, brilliant. So I'm not exactly sure where we are. We've got a Booths supermarket there. The Booths are struggling at the moment, which is a shame because we could probably do with one in Wigan. Because all the old days would love going there, posh and all that, you know. One reason I'm going this way is because on the way up, the M6 southbound was shocker from Preston pretty much all the way up to here. Something had happened and there were police cars blocking the road and stopping all the traffic going south. But I dare say it's cleared up now, but it was only a couple of hours ago, and sometimes them things could go on for a long while. Oh, these are new buildings. Must be a car showroom, that. It's like they're apartments or something. Interesting design as well. And obviously students, because the actual university, there's a Pelican crossing there, and the university is pretty much here. So yeah, the university's there. You can see a red building lit up. Now heading up to the roundabout for the Garstang junction of the M6. We're staying on the A6. Playing football or hockey or something over there. Is it lacrosse? Posh if it's lacrosse. To my right is the main line West Railway, which takes you from London to, can't remember whether it's Edinburgh or Glasgow, but it takes you from one to the other anyway. Glasgow or Edinburgh. To be fair, I've had a lot of different weather conditions today, considering I've filmed 3 different things. Well, 4 if you count this. So I got up in Wigan, it was snowing like mad. All the bedroom curtains, and I'm like, what the cluck? Either someone's knocked all these over, or the wind's blown them over, because it was very windy the other day. But we are very exposed. Although that mill over there looks nice, doesn't it? Although I assume now it's apartments. You're pleased to hear I've calmed down now after the nearly dying on a hill. Oh God. I'll have to watch that back. I don't normally watch my videos back, but I will watch that one back. You know what I'm talking about? It was the beginning of this video. I went on a narrow country lane, not long into the video, a few minutes into the video, and then a few minutes later I ended up sliding down a hill backwards like it was ice road truckers, as I didn't make it up the hill. So I decided to retrace my steps, which seemed a good idea at the time. Spur on the left. Railway bridge coming up. Main line. Oh, train's just gone over it as well. Damn. Notice no snow here at all. A little bit on the cars that are parked up and haven't moved all day, but other than that, no snow. Oh. Right, this is the roundabout I was on about before, which is for the junction of the M6. I can't see it. Oh, I can't see the M6. It seems to be moving quite freely at the minute, but let's keep on the A6 because we can. Speed have we got here? We've got 50 miles an hour, so we're on mid-40s, which is about right, I think. Oh, snow's back. Well, again, light dusting, like Sarah was saying earlier. Speed camera down here as well, near the I don't think it's a pub anymore now, I think it's a restaurant. A lot of cars ahead, brake lights, car turning right, which is going to slow down everyone ahead of me because there's a car coming towards the car turning right. We're down to about 40 mile an hour now. Moment we'll go past the junction for oh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Scorton. We did a visit to Scorton, or a walk round or something similar. Line of cars behind me, line of cars in front of me, so I'm in the middle basically of a line of cars. I'm trying to think of something more exciting to say, and that's all I can come up with. Oh God. Speed camera. And here is further down. Yeah, you can see it lit up, the ex-pub restaurant. To be fair, I thought the speed camera was here, but they may have moved it. I'm not down here for a while. Well, it was on this stretch here. Well, then lights just come on the right. Here's the pub stroke restaurant. There it is. Holly, there's an ambulance turns. Turns out in front of me. Little dab of the brakes, but not a huge amount. Now we're into the outskirts of Garstang. Then we'll end up in Moscow. bugger off. Strangely, I've got no cars behind me, and I've no idea why I've got no cars behind me. I had a whole line of cars before. Mind you, the cars in front have pulled away, which makes even less sense, I suppose. Got quite a pretty, we're in Fortin now. Got a very pretty sunset going on my right, which you may see if the road bends round that way. But to be fair, it doesn't really show very well on camera. I think that's the Scorton turn-off as well, I was on about before. Let's visit Scorton, where I was severely underdressed. I had a string vest on, and it was probably this time of year, although there was no snow on the ground, and I was freezing. Just under 50. We are slowly gaining on the traffic in front, so they're doing just under 50 as well. Speed camera there, doesn't really make any difference because I'm doing under 50. Petrol station. I didn't check the price of the petrol before, did I? Let's have a look. I paid 144 today. Oh, 144.9 and 149.9. Considering where we are, it's actually really good. Well done, Garstank. So this is the bypass for Garstank. There's absolutely nothing behind me, and I'm like, what's happened behind me? There was a car appeared round the corner. But I don't think that was any on its own. No, only one car. I don't think that had anything to do with the line of cars that we were in earlier. Blinking it, boring, blinky. Blinkety blonkety blink. Blinkety plonk. Indicating in front of the van, so it's gone. So now it's just me and the van from that massive line that was. Now see that pump still open. It was derelict for ages. Oh, that's a big wind turbine. I don't know if you can see it now. There's a big wind turbine on the right. It's pretty massive. So we've got that car that's just pulled out behind us. behind us. Oh, now we've got a line of cars in front of us. I think the other car, yeah. So we've now got 2 cars behind us. Both have pulled out from the left. Never seen that wind turbine before. That's new. First car that pulled out behind us is practically my exhaust pipe. But where can I go? We've got these line of cars in front of us. We ain't going nowhere, mate. If anything, they're braking. That's a BP station. It used to be privately owned petrol station that I never heard of. Oh, it's been completely demolished and rebuilt. Well, there goes the van. So we're now in Mysco, I think. And one thing I've learnt on this road is go left at the roundabout before the traffic lights. Otherwise, you get a £60 fine. So that's what happened to me. I got a £60 fine because the road carries on like it used to do, but ends up as a bus lane with cameras on it, and they did me. I got done. It's a good job I filmed it though, because I would have challenged it. So I filmed it, watched it back, and yeah, all the signs were there. Just because it was a new road layout, I wasn't concentrating on the bus lane signs. I was concentrating on trying to get out of the weird system that had been devised. It's a new estate I've never seen before. So you don't come down a road for a long while. Things just appear. That car thought about it. There we go, here's the roundabout, I think. Pretty sure the car behind me will overtake me as soon as we go on this roundabout. So it's a bypass. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not this. It's one. Next petrol station. The last petrol station was 144. This is 146 and 152.9 for diesel. Some very colourful lights. Oh, that'll be the garden centre. I forgot we haven't been past the garden centre yet. On the right, you might see some colourful lights on the roof of a building. Oh, maybe you won't, because we're right next to it now. Oh, the vehicle behind me has turned off and got into the car park for the centre thing, garden centre. So we're still on a big long line of traffic on the A6. I guess we're going southbound. Well, it's quite bendy, so we're going south, southeast, southwest, southeast, southwest, south kind of thing. There's that dot in the sky, and I don't know whether it's a star directly above the road now, or if it's a helicopter. But it's been there a while. Slow down a lot then, because I know that that is quite a tight corner. Right, so I've got nothing really in front of me directly and nothing behind me directly. So we're doing 30s at the minute, go back up to 40 now. Okay, let's do a bit of accelerating then. To 40. So we're all quite spaced out now. Hey man, what are you talking about? Spaced out, yeah. That was my score, I think, and we are now heading towards Preston. I'll have to remember to go around the bypass. It's getting a bit misty around here. Well, to my left I can see for quite a long way. But look at the lampposts and other cars and whatever, the lights are a bit misted. Just under 40. There's a Christmas tree there for Barton Manor Hotel. Obviously made that well because it still stood up. I knew it was an estate I've never seen before as well. It was on the right. I'm gaining on the car in front as quickly as the car behind is getting on me, which is not very quickly at all. Well then, I don't necessarily agree with building on green land, green belt, when there's a lot of brownfield sites that could be built on. Another one here, another estate. Get all political here about stuff, but I'm not going to do. The cars in front seem to have pulled away again. Although my speed hasn't changed at all. we're now heading towards the new bypass. Definitely misty now. I'm not just saying that because the lights have gone out. Well, there aren't any. I'm saying it because it's definitely gone misty now. Everyone currently behaving themselves on a nice line, even though it's a dual carriageway. Apart from, of course, from the Audi. We're all doing 40, it's a 40. So there goes the Audi. Definitely very misty. Of course they already got around, of course it did. I don't know where that goes, so I'm not going up there. Well, there's somewhere there, it's got some Preston now, so what we're going to do now is jump on the M6, which I didn't even notice. The car in front didn't notice either. That's they changed that drastically. Drastically. We're joining on the M55, or rather the end of the M55. Amazing how pitch black it is now. When we started off it was daylight, and that was only about an hour and a bit ago. So I'm now on the M6, southbound. bit foggy. What I want to do is doing 60 miles an hour at the minute. It's not actually that foggy now. It was foggy, now it's not. Let's get past this red car, but I can't get past this red car because I've got another car behind me. Eventually pulled out to let me overtake. It's only a lane, for God's sake. I've noticed today as well, the salt spreaders, they're massive and they're orange and they're huge. So someone spent some money on gritters. I don't think we'll see one, but if we do, you'll see what I mean. Some van. This is where the traffic jam started around here, going this way earlier, and ended up pretty much in Lancaster. Which is quite a way away. Woodhead bypass is closed. I wonder if that's because of snow. Because the Woodhead and Snake Pass are very prone to being closed for the snow. And if you watched my drive a week ago, where I come over Snake Pass, you know exactly what I mean. We're only doing mid-60s at the minute. Now back up to speed. So that's the M61 there going off. Going to go in the first lane, but then there's a lot of brake lights in the first lane, so because I think one of them will want to pull out at some point. Or maybe not. Maybe they're all happy where they were. Fair enough. I gave them the option. There was no one behind me, so I hadn't slowed anyone down doing that. But I gave them the option to get past these lorries. I imagine they're all going to turn left. One does, two does, three does, four does, five does, six does. Yeah, every single car turn left then. Right then. There's literally nothing happening. Cars behind me, although they're gaining, are about as far behind me as the cars are ahead of me. I'm doing just under 70 miles an hour and nothing's happening. To be fair, I said I was going to Wigan on the video, but I'm not. I'm stopping on way. Stop at the next services and end the broadcast there. But yeah, look at the difference with the weather around here. Clear sky, no blind snow anywhere. It's 0 degrees centigrade. A628 Woodhead pass is closed, yes. I think we'd already figured that out. To be fair, I'm really desperate for the toilet. That's one reason why I'm stopping at the next services. I really need a wee-wee. I don't think I can hold on for another 20 minutes till I get home. Well, not when there's a perfectly serviceable toilet here anyway. think it's been stood out in the cold for so long. And then pooping myself when I'm sliding down a hill backwards in the car. If you haven't just joined us at the beginning of this video, well, a few minutes into this video, I go up a very narrow country lane and then I get stuck and have to go backwards down a hill that's frozen over completely. And needless to say, car control is not something that's involved. There is no car control. I don't know quite how I'm still in one piece. There you go. Watch the video back. Get for drinking 2 bottles of Lucozade in the cold when you're old. No. Think of it, Bob. Alright, where do we go? I don't want fuel. Cars and fuel. I don't want fuel though. Oh no, car park here. Okay, we're alright. Right. Not very well lit up, is it? So there you go then. Interesting drive, an hour and a half. Like I said before, go and have a look back at the thing that happened. So yeah, have a look back on the comments. Nothing too exciting. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Until then, bye.